It's my great pleasure and surprise to introduce Isabella Mead. A few facts about Isabella. She's the head of learning at the Story Museum in Oxford in their newly acquired building, which we wish very well. She won the 2019 Wells Poetry Competition with a poem called Sunflowers that was judged by Simon Armitage. Her father, Philip Mead, is a pianist who once accompanied a libretto which I'd written for the composer Diana Borrell. So there's no, it's all above board, this interview. She is also something of the Uri Geller of poetry, having made at this very dinner several pieces of cutlery. Please welcome Isabella Mead.
Hello, absolute honour to be here, an amazing evening, and thank you so much. Really, really wonderful. This particular poem I'm going to read is dedicated to Saveri. I knew him in Rwanda when I was there in 2010 to 2012. I was chatting to him the other day. He doesn't have shoes, but he does have WhatsApp. So we were talking about how he's absolutely fine, the weather's great, etc. Kerosene. Saveri was kerosene, akin to his motorbike, akin to sunlight over the hills, pure revs and dust and kerosene, the jigsaw leaves of banana trees clattering in the wind. When a tyre gave in, he'd salve the punctures with banana stems and surge off again in a matter of seconds, coursing through villages, calling greetings, kindling the children to clamour attention. One night of particular rain and wind, my hut thick with black smoke, he found me, crying over the mechanics of a kerosene stove. He threw open the windows and threaded the wicks in a matter of seconds and set up the burner in a brisk and passionate affair with vapour. He doused the viscous grease on my fingers in kerosene. It's now your helper, you see. Sometimes your enemy is what you need. In the same breath, he told me of his father. Papa Wanje, genocide, he said, flicking a finger across his throat with a guttural, choking noise for effect. I'm sorry, I said. What else? And he laughed, exclaimed, Nachibazo, no problem, and touched my arm. It's okay, he said, because I forgive them. And with that, he slipped to the next conversation. In a matter of seconds, was immersed in discussion on chickens or beans or children at sunset. And I remembered the adage, how in Rwanda, peace is more important than justice. As we dusted the table and shared a beer through the steadfast lamplight of kerosene, until light overtook the rain and wind.